Yeah, I think that's it. You can bring it on.
It can work for you or against you. But heck, how do you make it work for you? Well, you got to get into savings. My name is Armin. I'm the CEO of Savings. Now, you and I are pretty independent. That's what made this country great. That's what's going to make you an independent, powerful person. So get your act together. How do you do that? Well, you got to start spending a little less. You got to save. Probably one of the reasons you're not saving enough is A, you weren't born rich. B, you didn't marry rich. And now you're going to have to earn it. So when you earn it,
think about your CEOs and the impact on employees, right?
the way to get control of it is put it in an ordinary savings account. You start making it work for you by earning interest without a lot of fees being deducted. That money's just going to dance for you just like this. Or how about the electric orange account? Great way to make your payments, pay your bills.
Okay, that's fine. I think we lost that's okay. We got the gist, right? What this guy's like. What impact he'll have on employees, what people he will attract, and how people will come to work and how they'll feel. That's the most powerful thing you can do to cost. In the hive, again, bees have taken it the edge further, right? Nature thinks in extremes. So the queen bee doesn't make any day-to-day decisions, right? She decides nothing. The sole purpose of the queen bee is to make the hive feel good, basically. She lays eggs as well. If you remove a queen bee out of a hive, within an hour, the performance of the hive goes down. Bees notice she's not there. That's the main purpose she has. And on the other hand, workers, they really have taken it to the extreme that they have a common set of shared values. Well, in their case, it's in their DNA, right? I'm not saying that employees in a company need to have it in their DNA, but actually it's not so far-fetched. If you look at successful service businesses, employees in these companies, they're born to serve, something you cannot train. If you think about services, it's even more important that you employ for attitude and train for aptitude. Because, as you've seen, it's the key impact on cost. So, think about, does your leadership give your employees a compelling why? Why are they coming to work? What is it all about? Is it actually turning them on? Is it tangible, or is it something, let's say, very, very abstract? How high is your employee ownership quotient? So how many employees do you have? How high is your employee satisfaction? Because, not it feels good, but because it reduces cost and improves profitability. And how are you doing more with less by leveraging that resource? So are you utilizing your customers for marketing, for product development? So we've spoken about those 4 principles, and that's one of the, yesterday we heard that you can't take a lot away with you after a presentation of 25 minutes. I think it was 7 things or something like that. So I hope you'll take away those 4 things. Value, what results, target, who are you not selling to? Are you setting up your employees for success? Right? And obviously, last but not least, what are you doing with less? The photos you've seen there are from Eric Tonnerre. He's French, and he's taken these brilliant shots. And you can go on his homepage and find more if you'd like to see. If you like the way this subject is, let's say, looked at in a different way, I do trainings. Everything that captures the attention span of a 4-year-old for longer than 10 minutes works with managers as well. And bees are actually very good to look like subjects like leadership, culture, and stuff, which tend to be a little bit difficult to get across. Whereas here, people can touch it. So just drop me a mail at bees2bees@gmail.com. Everyone can keep bees. I hope some people of you consider it. You can do it in a city. You can do it on the country. And it's a wonderful way to get close to nature. And if you do it right, you will appeal as well to the sweet spot of your kids. So with that, I'll end. Thank you.
Great, Armin. Thank you very much. So any questions?
Rob Halkes from the Netherlands. Thank you very much for your great speech. Of course, I see you do that with bees. And for the pharma perspective, we have a tricky question because we have two types of customers. First, the prescribers, and secondly, the customers. Would you have any comments?
What was the first one? Customers, and the other one was?
Prescribers.
Prescribers, yes. So you, if I rephrase your question, you're interested in how you can offer services to prescribers within the legal environment. Is that what you're hinting at?
That's one aspect, yes, indeed. But not all, of course. And since you are so nicely focusing on the customer experience value chain,
Right.
and you explored how you minimize every step in it and see what
Yeah.
you can add to it, I was thinking maybe I don't go.
Right. I think I've got two comments to that. One is get a holistic understanding of the life of a customer, which reaches, and we heard some of that, which reaches beyond the relationship they have with you as a pharmaceutical company. Because apart from being doctors, they are people as well. And I think to really understand what they need, to understand their pains, we need to understand not only what they do in practice, but also what they do, how they get their information, how they think about their finances, how they think about staffing, how they think about their future. That's a lot. And then, if you have that whole picture, where are their pains, which I can address with my capabilities? I think that's a good way to start. And on the other side, before you even think about customers, I would think about employees first and foremost. Because happy employees will create satisfied customers, and then revenues will come. What I experience is, at Pfizer as well, we tend to think about revenues first, then customer centricity, and at some point then about the employees. Companies who have recognized that they're very successful, but it's a different way of looking at it, yeah.
Thank you very much. I was wondering, and listening to your explanation, would you think that pharma, in your comparison, would be able to get into the hives of the doctor and the patients, or is sort of deemed to stay outside of it?
I'm a firm believer, yes, we can become part of their daily lives. Apart from understanding the things they do outside the relation we have, technology can drive that significantly, I think. It's mentioned that, so devices, as you know, everything like how they collect knowledge, how they apply for jobs, everything is merging together, and which is scary for us, but it offers a lot of opportunity to enter that and help them through that. So I think we should look much wider than we used to, and use technology much smarter than we have so far.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Armin. I think we're going to cut it.